Hello. I wanted to do a quick. No, I'm not sure how quick it's going to be, but I wanted to do a quick a video talking about Star Wars: The Clone Wars. Because what happened was I've been wanting to get into this series for a few years now because I've heard so many great things about it, and that like after season 2 it starts to get really really good, and like people love it. But I don't know. I just either got sidetracked or something like that. But after recently really getting into Star Wars Rebels, the new cartoon, after George Lucas sold uh, Lucas Lucasfilms to Disney, like they stopped the Clone Wars because they said it didn't feel right continuing on with it without George. So they did a new series called Rebels, and I've been watching that, and I love it. It's so much fun. But like every week it comes out, and I watch it, and I was like, yeah. And then I've got to wait till the next one. So I thought, I know, maybe I can go back and watch the Clone Wars. And after watching Rebels, it's like it eased me into getting into Clone Wars, like because it's kind of similar, like animation and stuff. But I feel like it's got a different feel to it, which is kind of interesting. Like it's got a different feel. But I watched the episode today from season 2, episode 6. I think it was about trust. I think it's like trust is the greatest gift or something like that. It's the one where um, there'll be spoilers in this one because I just want to talk about the episode, how cool it was. Anakin and this other Jedi had two Padawans, and the Padawans had to go through this maze to set off this bomb, and the masters were going to be like a distraction and stuff like that. And I really like this episode a lot, like because of the character stuff. Like Ahsoka, like I think the two Padawans. I don't even because it'll take a long time to describe all the awesome about it, but basically, it was about trust, and like Ahsoka felt like Anakin wasn't trusting her to do her job, and like when she was giving instructions to everybody, he was like interrupting and saying things and like that, and then like she was getting frustrated because she felt like he didn't trust her to do this job. But mainly I think it was just more he wanted her to be safe and stuff like that, but sometimes it comes across like that, I think. It's not like he doesn't trust her. This is the impression I get afterwards at the end of the episode. And then during the episode what was cool was I think they had somehow, I kind of don't know, like I missed a bit about it, but when they had the bombs and they didn't have the bombs anymore, and so they had to use this tank thing to blow up the factory. And she messaged Anakin to say she doesn't think she would make it out, and so like that's cool that they would make that sacrifice. So they did that, and then the factory went crumbling down on top of them. And one thing that really bugged me was the other master. She just kind of gave up on her Padawan. Like it was horrible watching it. Like she seems like such a nice master and everything, but when her Padawan was like destroyed like that, like she just kind of like lost hope. Like she was like, yeah, she's gone. Let's just move on. It was like when I watched it, I was like, what? How could you do that? It was, yeah. I guess they have that as a contrast to what Anakin was doing, but it was still, I don't like that character after that. um, but Anakin was like, he was not going to give up hope. He was not going to leave the Padawans there on that planet until he left with Ahsoka, and that was really cool. And then Ahsoka inside the rubble and stuff, she was using her wits, and she said her master taught her this thing where she could use this thing broken. She could fix something and do a communicator thing to his communicator, and then she did, and she said they were still in there. And when she did, Anakin like used the force and lifted off this thing, and then saved them, and it was really cool. That was really really good. And yeah, basically, Anakin had not given up hope on her, and yeah, and she had not given up hope, and she was like determined to save more lives and stuff. Because the other Padawan was like, oh, we've saved heaps of lives and stuff like that. We're gonna die here or something like that. But Ahsoka's like, I'm gonna save 2 more lives. Like, I mean, stuff like character stuff like that is so cool. I really really like it. So things like that makes me grow to like these characters more and more. Especially, yeah, after watching Rebels, it kind of eased me into the Clone Wars. Like, Not that it probably needs it, but I guess it motivated me to go watch Clone Wars more because I'm waiting for Rebels every week. But yeah, this is just like the start. Like I'm sure it's gonna get really, 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 really good. But yeah, I just wanted to do a video talking about that episode, which I really liked.